Did you know that most women over 60 feel like their wardrobe doesn't truly represent who they are anymore? Maybe you felt this way too. You stand in front of your closet, looking at clothes that once felt like you. But now, something feels off. Maybe they don't flatter you the way they used to. Or maybe they just don't match the confident, vibrant woman you are today. Here's the thing. Style isn't just about fashion trends. It's about feeling good in what you wear, feeling like yourself. And let me tell you, after years of helping women just like you, I've seen firsthand how a few simple tweaks can completely transform not just your look, but your confidence too. So today, we're going to talk about 7 common prints that might be working against you. These patterns aren't bad, but they can sometimes make us feel older, invisible, or overwhelmed, without us even realizing it. And more importantly, I'm going to show you what to wear instead so you can feel effortlessly stylish and radiant at any age. Now, before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Alright, let's dive in. The first print that might be aging you? It's one that's probably sitting in your closet right now. 1. Thin horizontal stripes. Let's talk about a classic pattern that's probably hanging in your closet right now. Thin horizontal stripes. They're everywhere, on t-shirts, sweaters, even dresses. And for years, they've been considered timeless. But here's something most fashion magazines won't tell you. As we get older, these tiny, close-together stripes can actually work against us rather than flatter us. Take Margaret, for example. She's 68 and has always loved nautical stripes. She told me, "I've worn striped tops for decades, but lately, I feel like they just don't suit me anymore." She wasn't sure why, but every time she put one on, something felt off. The reason? Thin, high-contrast stripes, especially in black and white or navy and white, can flatten your natural shape rather than highlight your best features. Instead of creating a smooth, elegant look, they can make the body appear wider in some places and less defined in others. Even worse, when these stripes are too thin and close together, they can create a visual effect that's not just unflattering. It can even be slightly dizzying to the eye. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up stripes altogether. The trick is choosing the right kind. Instead of thin, busy stripes, opt for wider, more spaced-out ones. A striped top where the lines are about an inch apart creates a much more flattering, structured look. When Margaret tried on a navy and cream striped boatneck top with wider stripes, she immediately saw the difference. "I feel polished again. Not like I'm trying to wear something that worked for me 20 years ago," she said with a smile. How to wear stripes the right way. Stick to wider stripes. They create a more balanced, sophisticated look. Diagonal or vertical stripes are another great option. They help elongate your frame rather than widen it. Pair a striped top with solid colored pants or a skirt in a complementary shade. A navy striped top with white or khaki pants is effortlessly chic. Add a structured blazer or cardigan to break up the pattern and create a polished, put-together outfit. 2. Overwhelming tropical prints. Let's talk about a print that's fun, colorful, and full of energy. Tropical prints. Palm trees, hibiscus flowers, colorful birds. These patterns are designed to bring that vacation feeling into your everyday wardrobe. And who doesn't want to feel a little more vibrant? But here's the thing. Too much of a good thing can overwhelm your natural elegance. I'll never forget Susan, a lively 72-year-old from Florida. She walked into my consultation room wearing what she called her vacation uniform. A bright tunic covered in giant tropical flowers, palm leaves, and exotic birds, all in bold, clashing colors. She said, "I thought this made me look fun and youthful, but my granddaughter told me it's a bit much." She wasn't wrong. When a print has too many competing elements, large palm leaves, tropical birds, bright flowers, all in loud colors, it can actually take over your look instead of complementing your beauty. It's like putting on an entire Hawaiian luau on one piece of clothing. Why busy tropical prints don't always work. They create too much visual noise, making it hard for the eye to focus on you. Loud colors and oversized patterns can sometimes feel overwhelming instead of elegant. Many tropical prints come in synthetic fabrics that don't always drape well, making them less flattering. But don't worry, you don't have to give up tropical prints completely. The key is choosing a more refined version that brings in the same fun energy, but in a way that flatters and enhances your look. How to wear tropical prints the right way. Simplify the pattern. Instead of a print with 10 different elements, look for one that focuses on just one or two, like elegant palm leaves or soft floral designs. Choose a neutral background. A white or beige blouse with subtle navy palm leaves will always look more sophisticated than a neon jungle explosion. Limit the print to one piece. If you love bold patterns, wear them on a blouse or a skirt, but keep the rest of your outfit solid and simple to balance it out. Use accessories to bring in tropical vibes. A straw bag, bamboo bangles, or subtle gold jewelry can add that vacation feel without going overboard. When Susan switched to a shift dress with delicate sage green palm leaves on a white background, she couldn't believe the difference. Now I feel elegant while still keeping that fun, relaxed spirit, she told me. Tropical prints shouldn't overpower you. They should enhance your natural radiance. If you've ever felt like your favorite tropical top is wearing you instead of the other way around, try this simple adjustment. 3. Tiny, busy polka dots. Let's talk about a pattern that's been around forever, polka dots. They're playful, classic, and bring a sense of nostalgia. Maybe you've worn them to parties, family gatherings, or even to work back in the day. But here's the surprising truth. Tiny, busy polka dots might not be working in your favor anymore. I recently worked with Patricia, a retired teacher from Chicago who's 70. She brought in her favorite polka dot dress, a navy number covered in tiny, crowded white dots. With a sentimental smile, she said, "I've worn this dress for years, but now I feel like I'm wearing my old classroom curtains." She wasn't imagining it. When polka dots are too small and packed too closely together, they can create visual clutter, making an outfit look busy instead of timeless. The effect? Instead of highlighting your features, tiny dots can make your outfit look dated, and even make it harder for others to focus on your face and natural expression. Why tiny polka dots can be tricky. They create visual noise. When dots are too small and closely packed, they don't add elegance. They just add distraction. They can make a dress or blouse look outdated. While polka dots never truly go out of style, tiny ones can sometimes feel like a relic from decades past. They can feel overly youthful. What looks adorable on a child's dress doesn't always translate well for a sophisticated, confident woman. But here's the good news. Polka dots can still be your friend if you choose them wisely. The key? Go bigger and space them out. How to wear polka dots the right way. Choose medium to large polka dots, about the size of a nickel or a quarter. They create a classy, vintage-inspired look that feels elegant rather than cluttered. Make sure the dots have some breathing room. Patterns where dots are more spaced out look more polished and modern. Pair polka dots with solid colored pieces to create balance. A polka dot blouse with black trousers or a navy skirt creates an effortlessly stylish outfit. Add a structured blazer or cardigan in a complementary color. This frames the print and gives your outfit a polished finish. Patricia took my advice and tried on a beautiful navy dress with larger, well-spaced white polka dots. Her reaction? I feel playful and sophisticated at the same time, and I can actually see the dots without my glasses. Polka dots are fun and timeless, but size and spacing matter. If you've been feeling like your polka dot pieces aren't quite right anymore, try switching to a larger, more spaced-out print. 4. Loud animal prints. Now, let's talk about a pattern that always sparks debate: animal prints. Leopard spots, zebra stripes, tiger patterns. They've been a symbol of confidence and bold fashion for decades. And let's be honest, wearing a little bit of leopard can make you feel fierce. But here's where things get tricky. Not all animal prints are created equal. I had a client, Grace, a spirited 75-year-old from Atlanta, who came to me clutching her favorite leopard print dress. She said, "I've worn this to every special occasion for years, but my daughter says it's a little too bold now. What do you think?" Grace's concern is something many of us have faced. We don't want to give up the prints we love, but we also don't want to feel like we're trying too hard. And the truth is, some animal prints can overwhelm our natural elegance rather than enhance it. Why some animal prints might not work anymore. Loud, high-contrast patterns can compete with your natural beauty. Instead of enhancing your look, they can dominate it. Oversized or neon-colored animal prints can feel more like a costume than a stylish outfit. If the pattern is too exaggerated, it can take over the whole look. Some fabrics make animal prints look cheaper. If the material is too shiny or synthetic, it can make the print appear loud rather than sophisticated. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your love for animal prints. The trick is learning how to wear them in a more refined way. How to wear animal prints the right way. Go for muted, natural tones. Instead of bright orange or neon pink leopard spots, choose soft browns, warm taupes, or classic black and beige prints. Use animal prints as accents rather than full outfits. A leopard print scarf, belt, or shoes can add just the right amount of sass without overwhelming your look. Look for more subtle prints. A silk blouse with delicate leopard spots can be elegant and modern without being overpowering. Pair animal prints with solid neutrals. A cheetah print cardigan over an all-black outfit looks polished and stylish. Grace tried on a beautiful beige and brown leopard print scarf over her classic black dress, and the effect was stunning. She smiled and said, "Now this feels like me, elegant, but still a little wild at heart." Animal prints can absolutely work at any age, but refinement is key. Instead of bold, overpowering patterns, try more subtle, sophisticated versions. 5. Tiny, busy patterns. Let's talk about a print that might seem harmless, but can actually be one of the trickiest to wear. Tiny, busy patterns. You know the ones. Small floral prints, tightly packed geometric shapes, or tiny abstract designs that almost blur together when you look at them from a distance. Jean, a 73-year-old from Seattle, came to me last spring with a closet full of these small print dresses. She said, "I thought smaller patterns would be more age-appropriate, but somehow they make me feel like I'm fading into the wallpaper." And you know what? She was right. Why tiny, busy patterns can be a problem. They create too much visual complexity. Instead of adding elegance, these prints can look cluttered and overwhelming. They can make an outfit look outdated. While they might seem classic, many tiny prints are associated with older, conservative styles rather than modern, sophisticated fashion. They can actually age you rather than flatter you. When a pattern is too detailed, it doesn't enhance your natural features, it hides them. Think about it this way. If you have to squint to figure out what's on your dress, the pattern is probably too small and too busy. But the solution is simple. You don't need to ditch prints altogether. You just need to give them more breathing room. How to wear prints the right way. Choose medium-sized patterns with clear definition. Instead of tiny scattered flowers, look for a print where each element is about the size of a quarter. Opt for designs with space between elements. Prints where the flowers or shapes are more spaced out create a more refined, elegant look. Stick to neutral or muted colors. Busy patterns and bright, clashing colors can add to the overwhelming effect, while softer tones keep things classy. Pair printed pieces with solid colored basics. A printed blouse with simple trousers or a patterned skirt with a solid top creates the perfect balance. Jean followed what we now call her clarity rule. She chooses prints where she can clearly see the design elements from an arm's length away. Her new favorite piece? A navy blouse with scattered geometric shapes, which she pairs with simple beige pants. She told me, "Now, people notice me, not just my clothes. Patterns should highlight your presence, not compete with it." If tiny prints have been making you feel invisible, try switching to medium-sized, well-spaced designs. 6. High-contrast prints. Now, let's talk about high-contrast prints, those bold, eye-catching patterns with extreme color combinations. Think black and neon pink, electric blue and bright orange, or sharp red and yellow. These prints are designed to grab attention, but sometimes they do so in a way that can feel more overpowering than flattering. Martha, a 71-year-old from Dallas, walked into my studio wearing what she called her happy dress. It was bright red with splashes of electric blue and neon yellow, and she loved how vibrant it was. But then she sighed and said, "My friend told me it's too jarring. Am I too old for bold colors?" And my answer? Absolutely not. You can wear color at any age. The secret isn't avoiding color. It's about choosing the right color combinations that bring out your natural glow instead of competing with it. Why high-contrast prints can be tricky. They create too much visual tension. When colors are too starkly different, they can clash and make an outfit feel loud rather than elegant. They can make skin tones appear harsher. As we age, our natural skin tone softens. Extremely sharp contrasts, like black and bright white or neon shades, can cast shadows on the face, emphasizing fine lines rather than softening them. They can overpower your presence. Instead of highlighting your face and personality, the outfit itself becomes the focus. How to wear color the right way. Choose color combinations with similar intensities. Instead of neon pink and black, try dusty rose with navy. Instead of electric blue and bright orange, go for teal with warm burgundy. Opt for softer contrasts. Instead of black and white, consider charcoal and cream for a more refined look. Stick to colors that complement your natural undertones. If you have warm undertones, earthy shades like olive green, deep coral, and warm beige will look fantastic. If you have cool undertones, go for soft blues, purples, and cool grays. Use prints with blended colors rather than sharp separations. Watercolor-inspired prints or soft floral designs create contrast without the harshness. When Martha swapped her neon-heavy dress for a print in soft blues and lavender, she was amazed. She said, "I still feel vibrant, but now it's more sophisticated. It's like I've upgraded from shouting to singing." Wearing color is about harmony, not intensity. If you've ever put on a print that felt too much, try toning down the contrast and choosing colors that enhance your natural beauty. 7. Chaotic abstract prints. Let's talk about abstract prints. Those swirling, splattered, multicolored designs that look like they came straight out of an art studio. These patterns can be exciting, creative, and full of personality, but when they're too chaotic, they can actually take away from your natural elegance. Eleanor, a 68-year-old retired art teacher from Boston, came to me wearing what she called her museum-inspired blouse. It was covered in random swirls, splashes, and shapes in at least 6 different colors. She sighed and said, "I love artistic fashion, but lately, I feel like I'm wearing a Jackson Pollock painting, and not in a good way." She wasn't wrong. While abstract prints can be stylish, overly chaotic patterns can make an outfit feel cluttered rather than chic. Why busy abstract prints can be overwhelming. They create visual confusion. When a pattern has too many competing shapes and colors, it can feel messy rather than artistic. They can distract rather than enhance. Instead of drawing attention to your best features, a chaotic print can make it harder for people to focus on your face and expression. They can feel overpowering rather than sophisticated. While these prints work great in modern art, they don't always translate well into modern fashion. How to wear abstract prints the right way. Look for structured abstract patterns. Instead of random splashes of color, choose geometric prints or flowing designs with a clear pattern. Stick to a limited color palette. A print with 2 to 3 complementary colors looks intentional and elegant, while a mix of 6 or more bright colors can feel chaotic. Choose a focal point. If you love abstract designs, try wearing them on a blouse or scarf, and keep the rest of your outfit simple and solid. Look for sophisticated fabrics. Abstract prints on silk, chiffon, or well-tailored pieces feel elevated and refined, rather than overwhelming. Eleanor swapped her chaotic blouse for a soft blue and gray geometric print tunic, and she couldn't believe the difference. She smiled and said, "Now this feels like sophisticated art, not a finger-painting session." Abstract prints can absolutely be a part of a stylish wardrobe, but the key is structure and balance. Instead of loud, chaotic designs, choose refined, well-organized patterns that make you feel polished and confident. So, we've talked about 7 common prints that might be working against you, and more importantly, how to wear them in a way that makes you feel stylish, confident, and radiant. The biggest takeaway? You don't have to give up prints altogether. Fashion isn't about following strict rules. It's about making small, thoughtful choices that help you look and feel your best. Maybe you've realized that your striped tops aren't as flattering as they used to be, or that your favorite tropical dress feels too busy now. Maybe you love polka dots, animal prints, or bright colors, but you just need a little tweak to make them more elegant and polished. Take a look at your closet. Which prints do you wear the most? Which ones make you feel great? And which ones make you second-guess yourself? Try just one new print this week. Maybe a wider striped blouse, a more spaced-out floral pattern, or a muted animal print scarf. Notice how you feel. Do you feel more put together? More confident? More yourself? That's what great style is all about. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a moment where you put something on and thought, this just doesn't feel right anymore? Or have you discovered a print that makes you feel absolutely fabulous? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another video. Next week, I'll be sharing the 5 most flattering necklines for women over 60. You won't want to miss it. Remember, fashion isn't about age. It's about wearing what makes you feel confident, beautiful, and truly you. See you next time.